This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo. You're now listening to INCRadio United Kingdom Satellite Studio.
Welcome back to INCRadio United Kingdom Satellite Studio. I'm your host, Brother Evan Joseph Galumpines, and it is currently 5:04 here in the UK, and must be over 12:04 a.m. over there in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Just 4 minutes past midnight over there. So if you're staying up late, hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And here with me.
Oh, my name is Isabel Lumpinas from the local congregation of Newport, Wales, from the district of Britain North.
Okay, and we're excited to have you on our show today. However, we do have something happening on with us right now. So if you guys just bear with us for a moment and then see, just here. Take the stage, sister.
Hi, brother Ivan and sister.
Hello.
Hello. I hope you guys are having a good show. Here I am in District South, Binhi Friendship Day. So behind me here are the Binhi members of the district, and right now they're on game one playing dodgeball. But
Oh.
here are the parents.
Hello.
So the parents drove, and the parents are gonna feed these children. And right now, they're literally playing game one, and they're doing the finals for dodgeball. So there are 7 games in total. And I'm facilitating game 6, which is the water bottle connect 4. So the idea really is for them to get wet. As we know that the children in here, they like to have fun, they like to get dirty and play. So far, it's been fantastic because the children have started to speak to one another. So they're on 6 teams in total, and we were able to pick the teams for them by the numbering system. So they don't actually all know each other. So it's really nice. Good. Yeah, so it's nice that they're able to make friends, again, to get to know one another from different congregations and GWSs. So literally, as we speak, they are fighting for second place. I don't know if you are familiar with the game dodgeball, but
Very
basically, I mean, it's outdoor and the balls are really soft, so no harm will come to these children. So, we'll go and kind of introduce you to a few of the parents and the facilitators. So this is Sister Berlane. She is the Kadiwa president for Norwich, and she is lead for today's activity. So she's very busy with her lanyard and her scoring sheet. So she's doing an excellent job so far. I'm sure by the time we all eat, we'll all feel a bit better. Yes. But let's meet some of the parents who have driven all this way. So we all know Sister Kaloy and Chris. So their children are not quite in heat, but eventually they will be. Also, facilitating the That's right. Yeah. So hopefully after a few minutes of the show, that we can hopefully join you again. Will that be okay?
Yes, Sister Cheryl. Yeah, so we'll be back in touch with you shortly after this as well. So I hope everybody's having fun. It's such a good time to be playing activities there as well. They're in the district of Britain South.
That's right, and we're so blessed because the crowds are they're clear. Yeah, they're not so clear, but at least it's dry and there's no rain. But just before we finish, I just want to make sure that you guys see some more because here we are, our brother Mark, who is our CFO,
Hi, Brother Mark.
Hello.
himself.
Hello.
So everybody, yeah, happy Vindy Friendship Day.
Have you been?
Yeah. Oh, good. So I'll come back and bring you some more of the different games, hopefully in a little while. But I hope you have a wonderful show, and I hope next time that you guys can join us in activities as well.
Oh
Oh,
yes.
yes, us
Thank you
too.
so
Thank
much.
you so much for joining us, Michelle. We'll see you later.
Okay. So, yeah.
So you just seen one of our main producers, Sister Cheryl, from the District of Britain South. They were doing a District Binhi Friendship Day. As you've seen, they were playing dodgeball. It's not just dodgeball that they're doing. They're also going to be doing furthermore activities throughout the day. So stay tuned if you want to hear more about that. So for our today's show, we're actually going to be, it's actually our part 2
Yeah.
of
So,
Good Company from last week's show. So last week we did actually talk about it's more of how people make you feel when you hang out. It's also about the kind of people that our friends are, not just friends, but in general, your own relationships with everybody else and the impact that they leave on us. So today we'll just be doing part 2. So we're going to be diving into the qualities, the surprises, and lessons that reveal what truly makes someone stand out as good company. Okay, so I hope everybody who's joining us today, make sure to leave your local congregations. Make sure you shout out hashtag your local congregation in the comment section below. And also feel free to join us in our topic discussion. As we go along, we'll be talking about a few topics. So I hope to see everybody's own point of view on our topic discussion today.
okay. Yeah. Just a quick question though.
Mhm.
Do they have to be friends to be good company?
No, that's why I said, like, it's not just about friendships.
Yeah.
It's just your general relationships with everybody else around you, like you know. So it doesn't necessarily have to be the friends we have. It could be your siblings, like us. We are siblings.
Good friend.
And yeah, I could consider you as like my bestest friend because you're literally my sibling. But there's also like your parents. They make for good company. Not just your parents, your friends, your siblings, maybe even your work colleagues that you have that you're not necessarily like friends, like close friends, like you hang out all the time, but generally just people that your acquaintances with as well, like what makes them good company.
Okay. Yeah. So, I think one of the things that makes me consider someone good company is if like I'm comfortable around them.
Yeah.
Right? So, what's a quality in someone that makes you instantly comfortable around them?
Ooh, that's a really great like question. So for me personally, like what a quality that someone has that makes me instantly comfortable around them is when they're genuinely interested in what they're just generally interested in like being in my company. So what I mean by that is like, you know, they're actually like actively engaging with, maybe we could be having a conversation per se.
And they ask you follow-up questions.
Yeah, so they're actively listening, they're actively like engaging in what we're talking about. And also like just because I'm good, I feel like comfortable with them, I'm also open to like actively being engaged with like the conversations that we're having. So it's not just more like you ask a question and they kind of just respond and then
Just
it
like
kind of falls flat there.
Yeah.
And then there's nothing else to talk about. Whereas like if you know somebody who's actually actively engaged or is genuinely interested in being around you, you know, it not necessarily doesn't have to be follow-up questions, but it doesn't make the silence feel awkward.
Yeah.
Like you don't feel the need to fill in the silence with anything. You can just be, you know, you could be talking about something and obviously maybe the conversation's finished and it kind of goes silent, of course, but you don't feel the need to like force a conversation or continue carrying on the topic that you just finished talking about.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it's a weird feeling, but you'll know if someone is like like they make you comfortable and you're good company with them.
Yeah, I think one of the situations I ended up doing, like you applying that, it's like
Yeah.
genuinely interested. I think you have to be questioning them somewhat, like, you know what I mean?
Ooh.
Because you have to be, because for me, I was like, one of my friends, like, he's into vinyl.
Vinyls, yeah.
Vinyls, and I was like, so why vinyl? Because for me, I was like, why vinyl?
Yeah, I mean, I know you
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
We don't have vinyl at
Yeah.
home, so
Because, like,
I've never really understood like what was the hype around vinyls. But I know so many people, like your friend, they are really interested in vinyl.
Yeah, it's like something like that. It's just like something that makes you question your own, like, thought process at the same time. So, for example, he also has a girlfriend. I was like, so
Yeah.
How are you keeping up with this relationship? Like,
Oh,
'cause it's
hey,
in
like, how are you?
university,
Like, how are you? And her name, you
Yeah.
know?
And then it's like, so how are you managing to do this? Because it makes them think as well. So it's like having questions that make them think is like a good way to keep a conversation going. So it's like, oh, so how do you maintain this relationship in uni, even regardless of like, even though it's like so stressful here in university?
So do you find that like that quality in them is like they're open to sharing more?
Yeah, it's just they're open to sharing more. It's like they don't see you as like someone to put walls up around. You know what I mean?
Oh, so basically, like, if they're comfortable with you, you're comfortable with them.
Yeah.
Because I get what you're saying, because honestly, like, you can feel it if someone's not comfortable talking to you or being around your company.
You can feel the silence is palpable.
I think there's like a tangible, like, there's something tangible in that. So obviously, like, having that quality that they're comfortable with you means that you're open to being more comfortable with them as well, because that means both of your walls are kind of down then.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, just lowered. But,
yeah. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, so like, you know, when in terms of like qualities in someone, has there been like anyone that you know that kind of like surprised you by, like, I don't know, maybe showing their character?
So one of my friends like was like, surprisingly, he's just really funny. And then like when it comes to, but then like the thing that he surprised me with was just like just being super responsible at the same time. Yeah, because like you know, usually when people are goofy like that, they don't take life seriously. And then it changed my worldview. So being able to just do that is like because they showed it the character like that. There's like one thing that surprised me the most, because he was surprisingly like you know, it's like he's got his head on straight.
Yeah.
But he just happens to be funny at the same time. So it's like it's really,
so
really
like
funny.
So he's kind of like, you feel like he's if I'm getting this right, he's kind of like a very serious, he gives off very serious, very sensible, very responsible. And you didn't think he was that kind of person to be like actually funny.
No, because he was funny first, and then when he starts talking about all his, like, you know, like, oh, I had to get a job, or I'm like currently renting out a flat with my mates and stuff, like, you know, it's just like stuff like that.
Yeah,
it makes you think about like how much he has to work behind the scenes.
Oh, so if I'm getting this straight, he's you just saw him as somebody who was funny and generally like going with life. But then obviously suddenly like he's become responsible. Is it that like that?
It's like he already was responsible, but he just showed me his funny side first. So like he was just like, because like, my job did this, and it's just, you know, like he just talks about adult stuff.
So no, basically you knew him as somebody who's just generally funny.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden he started talking about like actual real life problems and situations, and then it surprised you because you didn't think he'd have those.
Yeah, look at me, surprised that people are multifaceted.
Yeah, so like it's the same with me, like but it's more like it's the opposite way around. So someone I knew, I've always known them as like a very serious person, or they're just very mature, and they're kind of they're very responsible. So they always like, I don't really see them doing a lot of like other stuff outside of you know, church work, because obviously I don't see them at all outside of church. So I only ever see them doing church stuff. So like, you know, performing duties, you know, doing their local duties as well. So honestly, when I first like got to know them, they've been around, like she's been around like in the chapel like quite a while. It's just never had the opportunity to actually like get to know them. But when I got to know them, I just realized they're actually really like genuinely fun people to hang around with, and they're really funny. So like
I think I might know who you're talking about. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because we never really like
You never got the chance to.
we never got the chance to actually hang out with them.
Yeah.
And like it's only very recently, now that we've all finished like uni and
Now
studying,
that we have money.
now that we actually have a lot more free time on our hands, and I actually had like the opportunity to actually like go up to them or to her and actually ask like, hey, how are you? And then we now have this like kind of like joke, like running joke that we do every like worship service day when we see each other. I'm like, hi Fizlin, how are you? Hi Fizlin, how are you? And then she's like, I'm good, thank you, how are you? And I'm like, I'm good too, thanks.
It's like a scripted joke.
Yeah, and then after that we have a funny conversation after. But yeah, so I feel like that was like something that really surprised me, because I only ever see them like in church. So I only ever see them doing church duties. So I've never actually encountered them like outside of that. So like seeing that was actually very surprising. I never could have thought that they would actually be like really fun to hang with and talk to, and really funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one thing that's really like surprised me, is just like finding out someone that you thought was like a very serious person, like, but then they're actually like pretty like funny and like genuinely good to hang around with.
I think some people do find that about me as well. It's probably just because of the situation I'm usually in. You know, people usually talk to me basically essentially a professional capacity. And then like you get to know me, like, you know, when we're hanging out outside, and they're like, oh, I didn't know he was actually like funny. But funny is subjective. So
yeah, funny is subjective. Different people have different types of humors and different types of like what they find is funny. So like, you know, in terms of that, when people thought that you were actually funny, was there like something that someone brings out in you that others don't? Do you have to be in good company to actually be able to like show that you're funny?
Not really, because I'm the type of person who likes to crack jokes most of the time. If like, you know, like word puns at most.
Yeah.
Like that's like level 1. And then if I get to know you better, I guess like in the second level I get to like do like context aware jokes.
Yeah.
You know, like just like little puns like that. I think what another thing that good friends might bring out in me is like you ever get that cackle?
You'll have to explain to me. Is it like
so like, you know, when you're with your friends, right? And you're just like hanging around, joking around, and like the joke's not even that funny, but you guys are laughing really hard, you know?
I kind of get what you're on about. It's not the fact that the joke is funny. It's like the company you're with and like in the context you're in and the situation you're in.
Or someone laughs funny. Like someone laughs funny. Yeah, or like the laugh is so funny. Like it's not the joke that was funny. It's just the laugh. They laugh and then everyone laughs. You ever get those?
Yeah. Okay, I
like
get
only good friends can like bring out that kind of like cackle, like the hearty chuckle.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like
So does it have to be good friends or just anybody in general?
Yeah. So far, looking back and just rewinding my tape, like
like good company, if it makes sense.
Yeah. So usually it's the only one that can get me to laugh like that. Honestly, it's just because like they have to laugh with you. I feel that's like one of the things that
well, they have to find it funny too.
Yeah, they have to find me it funny at the same time.
Right,
like all of you have to be laughing.
Yeah, I get what you're on about. So yeah, like what I said, it's in the situation it was in, the time, the context. That joke that wasn't really funny suddenly it's just really, really funny. And when you look back at it, you think, oh, not funny.
Yeah, it's just it's just all aligned. All the boxes are ticked.
So in that time, the requirements hit for funny. Yeah, I get you. Like, you know how like some people, you know, some people say that generally in person, if you've met me, I'm like really shy. I'm really quiet and reserved, and I usually just like to keep to myself, especially in like social situations where there's not many people I know, or I'm not really comfortable in like socializing because I don't know anybody in that context. But then like someone could describe me as that, like reserved and shy and just very generally quiet. But then people that have met me after knowing me as somebody who's quiet only realize is like apparently it's really surprising to them, but I'm actually like very loud and very talkative. And apparently it's just like non-stop talking.
Yeah. Oh, to be fair, our listeners probably can tell.
yeah. So usually like it's like it's different.
Yeah.
Especially like we're siblings. I always yap to you. Like, I always talk to you.
Yeah.
Like no matter what the day, no matter what the time, I'll literally come in at 2:00 in the morning and just like ask you like, and then show you something really funny, and then I'll just go back.
Oh
So,
yeah.
like like it's just one of those things where I'm just like generally loud, like very talkative. But apparently like they find it really surprising, and of course who wouldn't find it surprising? Just somebody is just he never really talks, and she kind of just keeps to herself, and then all of a sudden like you get to know each other, and then suddenly she's really loud.
Yeah.
Oh, she's not stopping her talking. Oh no. And yeah, that's what people find like surprising with me.
And then
Especially
that only happens with good friends.
Yeah, it's usually like just good company, not just friends, but good company. So like even my work colleagues, like some of them work from home most of the time, so I don't really ever see them in the office. But when we all do come into the office, like I only ever message them for anything like over email, or I just message them or on chat, and then that's how usually we converse. You can't really like converse like it's just you just can't convey how you are in real life in messages or in emails.
Yeah, it's just so much like so much of the audio context is lost. But then people try to alleviate that by using what's it called? Voice memos. Oh.
Now you're back to the voice messages from last week.
Yeah, it's just because like most of the time they're just in like areas where there's just the mic quality is just not good. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's true.
Just that they're replaying it 5 times in a row when I could have just read it faster. You know what I mean?
Or like they're talking too close to the mic. But like you can't really convey like what you are in real life in messages or email, right?
Yeah.
So then we meet each other. We all meet each other in the office. And then they all realize, oh, Isabella, I didn't know you were this loud. I didn't know you talk this much. I literally was thinking, I'm usually like this. And then I realized, no, I'm actually not, because
it's not like you'd be like typing every hour, every second of the day.
Yeah, so like they find it really surprising. Yeah, like I suddenly I'm like I transform really loudly because obviously I've known them for a while now, so I'm comfortable like speaking to them in a more casual manner. So like it's all really funny in the office.
I think for me, I get animated. That's like that's the only thing that gets. That's another thing that gets brought out.
Yeah. Like as you've noticed, probably like from this show, I move my hands a lot. So yeah, it's usually like in good company, like with my siblings.
Yeah.
We usually get really animated.
Yeah, like when I went, like voice memos.
No voice memos.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're gonna message me using a text messaging service, why would you use voice memos? You know what I mean? Anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I think honestly, like just having. I think we have someone else here today. We have another correspondent. So yeah. So just give us a moment. Hello, Sister Cheryl.
Hello, guys. Thank you for having us back. So with me is Brother Yaj Gomez from the local congregation of Battersea. Can you hear him okay?
Yeah, we can hear you fine.
How old are you, Brother Yaj?
I'm 14.
So he's 14, so he is part of the Binhi organization, which is basically what ages?
The Binhi organization is around ages 13 to 17.
13 to 17 years old. So the very young youth of the church. And what games have you just played?
The game we just played right now is tug of war.
And did you win?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So, and how many people are in your team?
Well, the teams are separated into 4 boys and 4 girls.
Okay, and is that a mixture of ages from
really big age.
Yeah.
I feel like I was the youngest on the team, And I think the oldest person right there was like 17.
And how far have you traveled to be here today?
The travel here, it took around 3 hours.
Wow.
3 hours.
Yeah.
And that's from attending the CWS worship service this morning. So you're tired, but you've got energy.
You always
Yeah.
have energy for activities like this.
That's right. Good.
Wow,
So,
good.
I mean, I know this is the first Binhi Friendship Day that we've had this year. Are we hoping that there'll be more?
Oh, I'm praying that there's going to be more of these. These activities are really like, fun to participate in.
Good. And what other games are you looking forward to play in a little bit?
Games, maybe like more like fun activities like these, maybe Connect Four, like a real life one.
Yeah, because actually the Connect Four I'm leading, and it's a water balloon one.
Oh,
So the idea really is that you'll get wet.
Oh,
How does
So
that
they
work?
were told to bring, so the teams are against each other, so they will throw balloons, and every time they're successful, they've got to get wider, but they get to put their balloon onto the grid. So the team with the most colors on the grid, and obviously connecting a four, then they win. But it's timed, and they're only allowed 8 chances, really. So otherwise we'll be here all night.
Yeah.
But
That's
I
gonna
think
be
that's
really
what they were
competitive.
warned. That's right, and they were warned to bring extra clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, and hopefully after that, then there'll be some eating. And I think they would, after all of these games, they would have developed some form of appetite, isn't it, brother? I was in the kitchen at the back, and I saw that the book club members of the Norwich congregation are so busy cooking. So, and you can really smell the food now. So that's really developing our appetite. But so this is Yaj Gomez from the local congregation of Battersea. Hopefully we can see more of them in a little bit. But thank you for having us, guys.
Yeah,
See you
you guys
soon.
should go back to your activity as well, because like I feel like you guys would have so much fun. So
Yeah.
we won't
Can't
keep
wait
you.
to see. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much,
Bye-bye.
sister. Okay. So
So yeah, we just heard
Yeah.
from Brother Yaj Gomez from the local congregation of Battersea. Currently in the activity they're doing now for the district Binhi Friendship Day. They're currently, I think they just finished a few of the games, so now they've also just finished Tug of War. And as Yaj mentioned, that they had, I think it was split in 4 boys and girls, all different ages, and that was and then obviously you've heard it, he won. So congratulations. So hopefully they're having more I think they said they're having
will
more
have more. Yeah.
activities such as the Connect Four with the water balloons. I can't wait to see how that plays out, because that sounds really, really interesting, because I've never heard of actually doing Connect Four with water balloons and with just 8 chances. So I think that's gonna be like really, really good to hear later.
Yeah, I gotta ask her if it was 8 chances per team or like per
I think it'll
person.
be per team, because
Yeah.
they don't want to take too long.
Yeah, or like
So
to have
it'll
too
be, I
many
think,
water
for your
balloons.
whole team, it'll be
Yeah,
like 8
Just 8
chances.
water balloons. Okay, so you can just bring someone forward then. Yeah, I think we have also, so we're bringing back to our conversation, just having someone that brings out something in you that others don't. Like it doesn't have to be like in the moment. It can also just be like gradual over time.
Yeah.
So how have your friends managed to do that just over the course of like the time you've met them?
There are some of the people I know that obviously like we grown up with each other, so I have seen, like, we've all seen each other grow old. We've all seen each other grow up. So basically kind of seen pretty much most of like their life so far, especially when we all hit like uni. Everybody's doing uni.
Yeah, everyone disappeared.
and then you'll see that all of a sudden like everybody's kind of busy doing their own thing. But yeah, like it doesn't mean that you don't hang out. It's just really difficult for them to find time to like hang out, because they got all their stuff to do. But yeah, so like I've seen them like from when they were in uni, and they like worked real hard. Like they really put their all into it, and then they graduated with the degree that they wanted, and it really inspired me in my studies, at least put my best effort in whatever I'm doing, so I can at least be glad that I got the degree that I wanted, and I don't have any regrets getting it, because I know myself, I've put in all the effort that I could put for that, and I really tried my best, and that's really like the degree that I've worked towards. So that's how they've kind of influenced me. Like when I seen how hard they work, they really got to where they wanted to be, and that's like it's really inspired me to do the same for myself.
Yeah, just having people, seeing people succeed in life also makes you want to succeed. Also,
Yeah.
like being able to go through and like wish them success as well. Yeah, that's all.
Like a pure, genuine wish from your heart. Like, yo, I hope you get it. You know,
Yeah.
I've seen how hard you've worked, and I really hope that at the end of it, that you got what you wanted out of it, and that you don't have any regrets.
Yeah. I think for me, like just having friends over the years, just like one of the things that I've been, it's not influence, like there's something.
Yeah.
It's like something that I ended up being more aware of. Is just like just how to keep not how to keep a conversation. It would be how to go forth and just make new friends as well. Just like having enough confidence because someone decided to just walk up to me that one day.
Oh, okay.
And like eventually you just find your stride, just being able to go through and stop being I don't know, just being awkward.
So like the kind of like learning to find out who you are yourself, and then that's inspired you to like actually like go out there, and like the same way they've went out of their comfort zone to make friends with you, you're doing the same, like going out of your own comfort zone and making friends.
Okay.
So like lastly, like kind of in terms of good company, not just friendships, we literally have like are there any lessons that you've learned from it?
Honestly, just if you're yourself, good company finds you. Honestly,
that's true.
Because one of the things I've learned is that you don't really have to perform when you're with good company. You could just be yourself.
Yeah.
You have like a strong sense of your identity. You could just like be yourself. You don't have to change the way you act around people. It gets draining,
Obviously.
Yeah. But like just having like one of the hallmarks of good company is that you don't have to be
you
like
don't have
that.
to pretend.
Yeah.
You could just be your full genuine self, and people like you for you, not because of whatever you've shown them. Okay. So that makes sense. Yeah, because I feel like one of the biggest lessons I've taken from good company is, when someone wants the best for you, it kind of makes you strive to want what's best for yourself. So it's not just with friends, but it also could be like your parents and your siblings. They only want what's best for you, so obviously they'll give you advice and whatever, and that really makes me strive to get what's best for me. So I find that's the biggest lesson I've learned from good company.
Yeah. It's like I think that would be pretty good to have someone that's there to give you advice as well.
Yeah, because not always that advice is gonna like come in like into play like immediately, but one of these days you're gonna remember it and you'll think, oh yeah, I think someone said something about that. And I feel like that's now the time to actually like put that in good use. But yeah, so anyway, that's it for our topic discussion. We're just gonna go through with the YouTube comments.
Okay, starting from the top, we got says here sister Sherwin Manuel from Stratford here, and then we also have Arlie Vergara. Hello to everyone watching INCRadio. Lori says greetings to all brethren. #Ipswich. And Lolita Jose says hello to all of our brethren here in Colchester and North London from brother Ferdinand Kagoya. Oh, I'm back at it again, trying to pronounce these names. Laverne Espinosa, Light of the World. And then brother Glenn, shout out to brother Glenn Ching. Let's go Britain South. And then hello just like greeting multiple people, just saying hello to Brother Sherwin from Stratford, Brother Greg from Portsmouth, Brother Ivan from Portsmouth, and then also the shout out to Britain South as well.
We have a shout out from Zenaida Akoba from #Notting Hill. A shout out from Lorena Adrada. Happy watching from Colchester. A shout out from Vicky Dumopoy. Hello to all brethren from Heathrow. #Heathrow. And lastly, we have our last ones. Shout out from #Battersea from Ida Rallo. Shout out from Heathrow North from Mao Basilio. And lastly, we have a shout out from Sister Grace Lewis. Shout out to all INCRadio United Kingdom. #Sutton.
Okay, just a reminder for all of our people watching us today. Don't forget to like our video as well.
And subscribe to the INCRadio United Kingdom INCRadio channel if you haven't subscribed to it already. And we're just going to move on to our station break, which is the Gather Together INC MV Awards video from 2024. Stay tuned. We'll see you later.
This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
The next station is Wimbledon Park.
Find the gap between the train and the platform.
It's okay, bro. Guys, let's take a 5-minute break. Actually, follow me. I've got an idea.
Exactly what you need, even if it may hurt. The truth will set you free. We must be gathered together, gathered together, gathered together. It's the will of God. Gathered together, gathered together. Do you love God? Oh yeah, you should love God. To prove you love, you gotta live by all of His teachings. Yes, God's will we must fulfill. If you want eternal life, just gather together, church, the church of Christ. Gather together. It's the will of God. The church of Christ. must be gathered together. We must be gathered together. We must be gathered together. We must be gathered, everyone together. We must be gathered together, gathered together, gathered together. This is the will. We must be gathered together, gathered together, gathered together.
Okay, welcome back. You just watched Gathered Together from the INCMV Awards in 2024 over there from the district of, back when the district was still Great Britain. Oh, it's been a while now. Okay, so just a few more YouTube comments, I guess.
Okay.
Brenda Valdez says, happy watching from Stratford. Alexi Marcolino, Ireland flag from Binhi activity in Norwich. Happy viewing to everyone. Oh, Reading?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I was about to say reading, but then I was like, no,
Reading.
this has got to be a place because the hashtag on it.
We got a shout out from Robin Solis watching from Binhi Friendship Day activity, hashtag Colchester. A shout out from Brother Harley Alcantara. Happy Officers Day to all Britain South. Happy Binhi Friendship Day.
Hey, Ned Reynolds says, message sentiment, happy viewing po to all brethren around the world. Greetings from the local congregation of Heathrow North. And then Wendell Cornista from Orpington. Good midnight here in the Philippines. Enjoying watching here from INCRadio United Kingdom Satellite Studio. This is from Brother Mario Oka from the local of Brixtonville, district of Caloocan North.
Ooh, we got a shout out from Nestor Asir. Greetings to all brethren around the world. Hashtag Stratford. Hashtag Britain South. A shout out from Wilma Dalumpinas. Shout out to the host. Hashtag Newport Wales. Shout out from Brother Jad Tapang. Happy viewing from Heathrow North.
And then Sister Evelyn Butal says, happy watching INCRadio United Kingdom, watching from Milton Keynes, district of Britain South. And then Brother Alexandre Lucero saying, happy viewing from hashtag Notting Hill.
And lastly, we have a shout out from Brother Glenn Ching. Congrats to the Canterbury new congregation. Okay, so I think that's it for our shout outs for now. So we're just gonna go through our CFO in action. So for those of you who aren't aware or familiar with this is just our topic segment where we talk about the activities that have been done in the districts of Ireland, Britain South, and Britain North. So for our first activity, we have the Britain South Wimbledon CFO get together and fun run. So from the video, you can see on the screen, and for those who can't see the screen, we have the brethren from the local congregation of Wimbledon. They've all gathered together, and I think in a local nature park where they did an activity. They did picnics. They also had games with all brethren. So that's from all the CFO Christian family organizations such as Binhi, Children's Worship Service, Kadiwa, and Buklod. Those unaware, Buklod are those who are married. The Kadiwa members are those who are 18 and above who aren't married. Binhi, as Brother Yaj just mentioned, those who are 12 to 17 years of age, and the Children's Worship Service are those who are 11 years old and below. So you can see from the video, they're all having a great time. They're all doing activities and games for all ages. Also, you can never forget about the picnic. So the brethren definitely would have prepared all the food they can have on the picnic. And you can see for the fun run, all of the brethren are participating where they're running in the local area park. So it's a really great opportunity to actually do that, you know, connecting with
weather
nature,
must have been so good as well,
and just enjoying good company with your with the brethren,
yes, of course.
You know. So honestly, it's really great to see like everybody's like doing activities such as this, because it's not only for having good company, but it's also for general health. You know, exercise is really good. Getting up there, getting fresh air, getting sunshine on you is also really good and does wonders for your health and your body.
Yeah. In a similar vein, down here, up there you go.
Up
In
there?
Britain North, over here, North Shields conducted their nature walk in just there nearby in the local park area. So you can see here in the videos, they're just all gathered there together, having a walk. It's really beautiful, actually. Just like they got like a local hill, I think, or mountain.
Yeah, I think they went hiking because it looks like they were going up like really steep like areas, and you can see from the video now they're all
Yes.
sitting on a cliff.
Yeah.
Like in a very safe is in very safe as a controlled location.
Yeah.
So honestly, like it's a really beautiful place to
Yeah,
go
they even
to.
have a forest as well. So if you didn't want to go up the mountains,
They would have had to walk past the forest to get to the mountain,
yeah,
you know.
so you still get to enjoy the scenery.
Yeah, so that nature walk,
Yeah, so this is really good as well. Like you don't have to run in this one.
obviously
Yeah,
we had the
just-
fun run for Britain
Yeah.
South Wimbledon.
Running up a mountain is it's a tough challenge as well. But yeah, just seeing here, you can see the brethren just enjoying themselves, just like taking in the sights. Like honestly, like I really love the way the countryside looks as well.
Yeah, especially like up north in UK, you get to see more greenery and more scenery actually, like compared to down south where it's mostly like urbanized areas now.
Mm.
Like say London, it's quite hard to see like green scenery
Mm.
unless you're in maybe a park.
Yeah,
So-
or you'd have to like search for it.
Oh yeah, you'd have to go way outside of London to get like actual green like forests and
Yeah.
like large swaths of like greenery.
Yeah, but there are places in London. There's like little nooks and
Yeah,
little
like
nooks.
parks.
Yeah, there's like little parks and like little places there. But you have to look for them. That's the,
Yeah, it's really difficult, but there are definitely like scenery there. But it's different compared to like up north here in Britain North. We live in Wales. It's not really that much urbanized yet, not unless you live in the city center
of like major cities.
capital like
Cardiff.
of Wales, like Cardiff, or you get the Newport. Maybe it's really
Swansea.
urbanized. But the farther away you get from the southern part of Wales, they're all kind of like they're all like towns. So
Mhm.
they get like it's mostly rural. Like we live in a rural area. There's still mountains
Yeah,
and forests.
we're in a valley. That's what we got.
Yeah, so there's still farms. I can still see farms here now. So it's
Mm.
really nice. You'll see like scenery like that, but
Yeah.
most especially up north when you start hitting like Scotland and like you going that general direction up. There is definitely so much more like beautiful scenery you'll come across,
Yeah,
especially just even driving to like North Shields,
yeah,
Leeds, big expanse of like just like hills and like farms. So definitely still loads of good scenery out in the north.
All right. Guess we have a few more YouTube comments here. Let's have one here. It's, Brother Jose Socal Jr. Hope to see many brethren tomorrow in Britain South's very first Church Officers' Day being held in Norwich. And then, yeah, I think this one short comment.
Shout out from Alex Ariola. Greetings, brethren in the UK from the District of Orange County, California. And lastly, we have a shout out from Evelyn Butal. Happy watching INCRadio United Kingdom, watching from Milton Keynes GWS Group Worship Service, District of Britain South.
Sister Chelsea Dumale over there in Battersea. Yeah, and Faith Valencia messaging from Eastbourne. I think that should be a pretty good way to figure them out.
Okay, so that's it for our YouTube comments. Just ways to connect or listen to us here on INCRadio. You can tune in to our shows via www.iglesianiccristo.net/INCRadio. You can also tune in to our live shows in INCRadio DZEM 954 and the live chat. There's the live chat feature. And you can also tune in to us on the INCRadio app via iOS and Android.
And don't forget, you can also leave a like on this video as well.
Mhm.
So you can.
And if you haven't subscribed yet to the INCRadio DZEM 954 YouTube channel, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button so you get notified on our next upcoming shows.
Okay. Any shout outs?
Ooh, great question. Actually, today is a
Celebration for us in
for our local congregation in Newport Wales. So just big shout out to our resident minister, Brother Jason Alumir and his family. Big shout out to everybody in the local congregation of Newport Wales. Also, shout out to to the Barron family, Brother Pilot, Brother Judith. And shout out to those in local congregation of Cardiff, Wales. So the Laksamana family and the Dasalya family who are happily enjoying their time in the Philippines. Also, big shout out to everybody from the the group worship service of Bristol and the group worship service of Swansea. And any other shout outs?
Shout out to Newport. Happy 16 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Been a while. And then shout out to the brethren over there in the Bristol worship service of Bristol, Swansea, Cardiff. You're all Newport to me.
We were all Newport once. So yeah, definitely big shout out to them. Shout out to my parents, Wilma Dalumpinas, Brother Joseph Dalumpinas. Shout out to Brother Robin Solis. We saw you today here on INCRadio. And I think that's it. So we just have one show to promote, and that is Faith and Melody, which is live every Monday to Thursday, 5 p.m.
Same time.
BST.
Yeah, same time as today, but just the next day. Okay. So before we end our program for the day, we would like to give our acknowledgement first to our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Eranio V. Manalo, our INC Media Productions and Section Chief, Brother Montreville Boy, INC Radio Station Manager, Brother Wally Taray, District Overseeing Minister for Britain South, Brother Harley Alcantara, our District Overseeing Minister for Britain North, Brother Romeo Anthony Peña, District Overseeing Minister for Ireland, Brother Pepito Acuesta, District CFO Overseer, Brother Mark Fel Sereno, and our technical team in the main studio over there in the Philippines.
Okay, so that's the end of our show for today. Once again, this is INCRadio United Kingdom Satellite Studio. Up next is INCRadio Italy North Satellite Studio. We hope to see you again for our next week's show.
Bye-bye.